Yes, that's an Angry Birds pen. Hey guys, we're David Franco here from dfranco.com/ask, which is your open forum for submitting questions such as today's question. However, it's a very long question from Daniel S. Thank you very much for sending in your question. I don't want to waste people's time, so I'm just going to cut to the chase. Basically, Daniel asks if the iPad mini is necessary for Apple to even create in the first place. He understands there's heavy competition with the Nexus 7, Kindle Fire HD, and now the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 7.0. Where do they get these names from? And especially since they just released a new, larger iPod Touch. Now, that's a very good point. This is the part I disagree with, though. Daniel goes on to say, the iPod Touch is basically an iPad mini, but you'd be surprised at what a huge difference it can make going from a 4-inch screen, such as the iPhone 5 or the new iPod Touch, to a 7-inch iPad. Trust me, such a different user experience. For example, look at the Galaxy Note 2. I personally not use the Galaxy Note 2, although I'm very interested in getting my hands on one. But from what I hear, it's such a different experience from the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 is a 4-inch screen, and the Galaxy Note 2 is what, 5.5 inch or 5-inch? I forget, but I know it's at least 5 inches. That's pretty damn large for a phone. Now, personally, it's too large for me for a phone. I mean, I like my iPhone the way it is, and I like my iPad the way it is. But I'm not gonna lie, a 7-inch form factor is definitely necessary. Now, I don't believe it's 100% necessary to Apple, for Apple just to follow the crowd and create a 7-inch tablet just because they can. But you gotta understand, they're a business, they're out there to make money. And if they can sell an iPad mini for $300 or maybe $200, I don't personally see them dropping low as $200. I'm thinking like $300, $350 or whatever. Then yes, they will. I mean, the Nexus 7 is killing it right now. The Kindle Fire is killing it. The Galaxy Tab, I don't think that's doing as well, but people out there have heard of it. I've actually seen one or two of them at the Colonial Diner before, and I actually just saw a Kindle Fire the other day. Where was that? Oh, at the diner as well. I saw some kid in the back doing something, playing a game or whatever, but people are using these tablets, these 7-inch form factors, and honestly, it's a lot easier to take a 7-inch tablet than a 9.7-inch tablet. Is that what the iPad is? Into public. Or, I know this might sound weird, but you can even stuff a 7-inch tablet into your pocket. Believe me, it's possible. I actually fit my Nexus 7 into my left pocket. I may look a little happy to see you, but believe me, that is a tablet in there, and it fits just fine. So basically, in a nutshell, Daniel, to answer your question, yes, I believe it is necessary, and yes, the iPad 7-inch is very different from a 4-inch iPod Touch. Believe me when I say that. I mean, the iPad mini may not even exist as of this video. Who knows, it could exist as of tomorrow. But using the Kindle Fire and the Nexus 7 this past year, I gotta say, I love the 7-inch form factor, and I really cannot wait to see Apple explore that market. However, with that said, I am very happy with my 9.7-inch iPad. I mean, I really have no complaints about it. It might be a little big now and then, but when you go from a 7-inch tablet to a 9.7-inch tablet, you really appreciate the screen difference size when viewing movies, and especially playing games. But still, with that said, even going from an iPod Touch or iPhone to a 7-inch tablet, it's still a huge difference. I would much rather play a game like Angry Birds or Scribblenauts or Words with Friends on a 7-inch form factor or bigger. Because let's face it, playing games on a 3.5-inch screen or 4-inch screen, it's fun, but there are better experiences out there, such as, well, 7-inch form factors and 9.7-inch form factors, or even 10-inch, whatever you prefer. So thank you very much for the excellent question, Daniel. Hopefully I explained myself right, and who knows, the iPad mini could exist maybe like a week from now, because rumors are very strong that we'll be seeing one. Anyway, speaking of Apple, today's free audiobook. Go to dfranco.com/audible or audibletrial.com/thecreativeone. Both links are right below. Click that, sign up for Audible. You get 30 days of free Audible content. Well, one audiobook with 30 days of free access. And today's free audiobook is all about Steve Jobs. Now, as you may or may not know, unfortunately, it's been 1 year since Steve Jobs' passing. And I figured it's appropriate to, once again, promote his book that came out about a year ago. Honestly, I still have not read it. I think I'm going to go through the audio version before I read this, because I'm not a very good reader. I mean, I enjoy reading, but I'm a very media-centric person. I enjoy movies more than books. I enjoy audio more than reading words, and Basically, if you're like me and you're too lazy to read, check it out, guys. audibletrial.com/thecreative1. Again, link is right below. Sign up, search for Steve Jobs, download it, and it's yours to keep forever. Seriously, forever. Check it out. It's an awesome deal. And of course, huge thanks to Audible for making that possible. But even bigger thanks to you guys for watching this video. I appreciate all your comments, your likes, your support. Expect awesome unboxings very soon. I can promise you that. I have 2 things arriving from Amazon today. 2. They weren't supposed to get here until tomorrow, Tuesday, but the Amazon gods have presented their awesomeness. Okay, I'm running out of words. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.